Why you Hi there, folks! Tom just disappeared off screen. Welcome to the 101st edition of Fast Facts Live. I am your host, your quizmaster of ceremonies, Dan O'Keefe, and guess what? It's the 101st edition, so there's nothing special about it. We had a big blowout 100th episode, last episode. Cake, candles, none of that happened either, but there was a little bit of a video intro. This week, nothing of the sort. Absolutely nothing. But you have me, you have Tom, and you have trivia. And speaking of Tom, Tom's in a hotel room. Hi, Tom. How are you?
I'm stressed and tired and happy to be doing something that isn't work.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
You spent how many hours in a ballroom today?
Oh, yesterday was a
yesterday?
good 15 hours straight.
Gross.
Yeah.
Unless you're actively dancing, you should never be spending that much time in a ballroom.
I think Friday there's been talk of a lazy river, so
Ooh,
that will be
there's
exciting.
Talk.
There's been talk of a lazy river, yes.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I've been told that my video is behind and in like slow motion,
Oh boy.
which is odd and weird and kooky and crazy.
Looks fine to me. Hold on. Let me look. I mean, I'm sure this also has to do with us both not being at home. And I'm going to blame it on the tornadoes that were in Milwaukee today.
I'll blame it on the tornadoes too. Why not? I love blaming things on tornadoes. I blame my bad grades in high school on tornadoes. I was too worried.
Yeah, your voice is behind. Interesting.
Interesting.
Alright,
Well-
it looks okay. So, you know what I'm gonna do?
You know what I'm gonna do?
Let's just power through.
I think we should go to the rules, and I'm gonna log off and log on real quick and
No,
see if that fixes it.
Okay, alright, yeah, we'll go to the rules.
Here are the rules.
Hello, I'm Charty. Welcome to Fast Facts Live. Here's how to play. There will be 5 rounds of 5 questions each. You will have 20 seconds to answer each question. You must submit an answer for every question. If you don't know an answer, take a guess. After each round, ChartyBot will ask you if you want to double or nothing. You can only use it on 1 round per game. If you got all of the questions correct, you will earn twice as many points. If you got at least 1 question wrong, you will earn 0 points for the entire round. You will wager between 0 and 10 points for the Hail Mary question at the end of the game. If you answer correctly, you will earn the amount you wagered. And if you answer incorrectly, you will lose that amount. A tiebreaker question will be asked to everyone at the end of the game. Answers to this question will only determine the winner if teams are tied for first place. Don't cheat, think fast, and have fun. Good luck, let's begin.
Those are the rules.
So I've
Am I any
determined
better?
it's not if you're any better or not. I think I have to reboot the outgoing computer. So
Well-
either that or we power through.
That doesn't seem like a real possibility from the remote. Let's power through.
Okay.
If you're watching, just close your eyes. My voice is the same. I'm here. I will do my best to be... Yeah. Look, let's just have it be visual. Let's have it on screen. Before we get into the game, here are the teams that we got playing. I have a feeling this will go rather quickly. We have Boomer's Mom Has Got It Going On, Saturn's Moon Haiti, Tax Season Never Ends, Fast Facts 101, Intro to Fast Facts, I Made a Friend off Bumble BFF, LaCroix Connoisseur. I'm sorry, you're the first person to ever make a friend off of Bumble BFF, so good job. Mallory Stinkler, Jomo's Mojo, Slow Lies Sometimes, Mom and Dad Again, Tarzan's Boys, Solo Returns, Is This Christian Mingle, and Harry Egg Girl and her sidekick Scrambled Eggs. Thank you all for playing. Let's get into the game, starting off with round number 1, which is sports replacements. And here's the first question. In the 2018 College Football National Championship game, what now Miami Dolphin replaced Alabama's starting quarterback Jalen Hurts in the second half, leading the Crimson Tide to victory? You have 20 seconds. Question number 2. In the 1990s, they were led by David Robinson, while in the 2000s, Tim Duncan set the pace. What NBA team fits this description? 20 seconds. Question number 3. Probably the most famous replacement in baseball history in 1925, what Yankees legend and Iron Man replaced Wally Pipp at first base, staying there for nearly 14 years? 20 seconds. Sixth round draft pick Tom Brady replaced what quarterback as quarterback of the New England Patriots in 2001 following a near fatal injury? 20 seconds. And mercifully for all you non-sports fans, this is question number 5. The last sports question of the round, at least. However, the stream is going just as slow for me as it is for you. So I just have to wait until question 5 pops up. There we go! What replacement players were never called in? What league seriously considering hiring scabs during the 1994 season? 20 seconds.
Yeah, after this round, let's go to I cannot do
Okay. I have no idea. I think the timer stopped. I'm not totally sure. That's it for round number 1. Double or nothing. If you love sports, and we are going to take a quick break to try and figure out our technical issues. So please stay tuned. Hey, we're back, and hopefully we are back in time and back on speed. Time to reboot the server.
Hey, your mouth matches your voice.
Yeah!
Success.
Well, success. Thank you for fixing that, Tom. Let's get into round 2.
Get me out of here.
Round number 2 is, and thank you all for dealing with that technical difficulty. Of course it happens when Tom is away from the server for 17 days.
Have to reboot it, hoping it comes back.
Yeah. Round number 2 is processed cheese. These are pictures of processed cheese. You tell us specifically what the product is. Question number 1. What is this? Legally. 20 seconds. number 2, another cheese product. In theory, what is this? Question number 3. Look at this. It's another thing that doctors question whether or not you should eat. But tell me, what is it? 20 seconds.
Let's put our living stereo stylus in this groove.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Just kidding. It's not SpaghettiOs. What is it? And our last questionable cheese product. Some of this is stored in a mine. What is it? That is it for round number 2, Double or Nothing if you love processed cheese product. We're going to take the quickest break, and when we come back, we'll have the answers from the first 2 rounds. So don't go anywhere. You thought I was lying, didn't you? You thought we would take a longer break. I wasn't lying. I was telling the truth. The break is over. The game is back. What are the answers for rounds number 1 and rounds number 2? I hear you asking. Well, you can stop, because I'm about to tell you. For round number 1, sports replacements. In the 2018 College Football National Championship game, what now Miami Dolphins quarterback, concussed probably, replaced Alabama's starting quarterback Jalen Hurts in the second half, leading the Crimson Tide to victory. That is the easy-to-spell Tua Tagovailoa. Question number 2. In the 90s, they were led by David Robinson. In the 2000s, they were led by Tim Duncan. In the 2010s, they were kind of led by Tim Duncan, and then also kind of by Kawhi Leonard. And then he got mad and wanted to get traded. So that was like DeJounte Murray's time for a little bit. Now I guess it's Jakob Poeltl.
Move on, Dan.
It's the Spurs. I was trying to make them interesting. They're not interesting, but Greg Popovich is a good coach. Question 3. Probably the most famous replacement in baseball history in 1925, what Yankees legend and Iron Man replaced Wally Pipp at first base, staying there for nearly 14 years. He had to retire due to him getting ALS, also known as Lou Gehrig's disease, and it's Lou Gehrig. Question number 4. 6th round draft pick Tom Brady replaced what player as quarterback of the Patriots following a near fatal injury? He replaced Drew Bledsoe. And question 5. Low replacement players were never called in. What league seriously considered hiring scabs during the 1994 lockout season? They considered calling up Michael Jordan, who was in minor league baseball at the time, because this was Major League Baseball, the MLB. Round number 2, processed cheese. You all did very well in this category. I fear for your livers. This is Cheetos. These are Cheetos. This is allegedly cheese, and it's called Velveeta, liquid gold. Ooh. This product, which you have to eat with a fork and knife on your finest china, are Doritos. We accept it if you said Flamin' Hot Doritos. I don't know specifically what flavor these are. They could be Flamin' Cold. I don't know. These are Sunshine Cheez-Its, the brand that used to be the company that made it. If you remember a question from about 70 episodes ago, I accepted Sunshine as an answer, and nobody liked that. And question 5, this is Kraft American Singles American Cheese. Have you found any info about the cheese mine, Tom?
Yeah, it exists. What does the U.S. government have 1.4 billion pounds of cheese stored in a cave underneath Springfield, Missouri?
Mm-hmm. Right in your backyard.
Oh, it was because the campaign got milk, apparently? I'm skimming this article.
Skimming the milk article. Anyway.
I'm skimming the cheese article, yes.
For the
I'm aware of the pun, yes.
Let's move on to round number 3. Round number 3, moving away, reality TV. That's it. And question number 1. What's the name of the steely, blue-eyed judge who can't pronounce Pico de Gallo on the Great British Bake Off? He says Pico de Gallo like 400 times. 20 seconds. Question number 2. The first iteration of Big Brother, created by Johannes Hendrikus Hubert John de Mol Jr., originally aired in what country? Pay attention to his name. 20 seconds. Number 3. The French Chef is the name of the first show hosted by what legendary American cook? 20 seconds. Question number 4. Alongside Ryan Seacrest, who was the other original host of American Idol for the first season and the first season only? 20 seconds. And question number 5. An American Family, the program considered by some to be the first ever reality TV show, aired on what network in the good old year of 1971? 20 seconds. And that is it for our reality TV round. Double or nothing if you thought the round would be a lot easier, and then you're upset with me because I put out obscure reality TV facts. It's just how it goes, man. Let's move on to round number 4. Round number 4 is operations. They're operationally operational. Question number 1. Operation Sandwedge was the precursor to Operation Gemstone, which led to what scandal and the downfall of a presidency? 20 seconds. number 2. Operation London Bridge was both the plan and the code word to communicate the death of what monarch? 20 seconds. Question number 3. Operation Paperclip was a secret program where the U.S. government hired 1,600 scientists, engineers, and technicians from what country between the years of 1945 and 1959? 20 seconds. Question number 4. The code name for the Battle of Normandy was what operation? 20 seconds. And our last operational question. Operation Crossroads was a pair of nuclear bomb tests at what real-life place? Later the inspiration for a yellow sponge and his friends. 20 seconds. That is it for round number 4. Double or nothing if you like to use the word operation when doing everyday tasks. Like, Operation Detergent is when you wash the dishes or something. I don't know. You do you. We are going to take another break, and when we come back, well, not only the answers for the last 2 rounds, but also, I'll try and get you to give us money. And you can't beat that. So please, stay tuned. Hey, we're back. That was a break, and now we're back from it. Now, I know what you're wondering. Dan, where can I get an awesome shirt like the one you're wearing that says Dennis? For those of you, it's a Dennis Rodman shirt, if you haven't seen. And I don't know where you can get this, honestly. I have no idea. It was a regift. But I do know where you can get other merchandise, specifically related to Fast Facts Live. And that is at shop.wearecreativeland.com. Guess what? We have moichandising. We have shirts. We have hats. We have glasses. We have keychains. We have so much. Go check it out. Shop.wearecreativeland.com. You can also support us by supporting us on Patreon at patreon.com/fastfactslive. That's how you can give us money. Or through the ChartyBot tip jar. But the best way to support us is spreading the word and telling your friends, getting them to play, because more players is more fun. We also are on social media at Fast Facts Live. Other piece of info is there's a new episode of In Conclusion coming out tomorrow. Talking about the 2019 version of Pet Sematary for some reason. It was bad. And there's a new Fast Facts next week. So, we're going to keep this train on rolling.
Get hyped.
Get hyped. Goodbye, Tom. It was a brief Tom appearance. Let's go over the answers for rounds 3 and 4. For round number 3, our reality TV round. What's the name of the steely, blue-eyed judge who can't pronounce Pico de Gallo on the Great British Bake Off? That is, as one of you answered, Paul John Hollywood. That's his real name. Question 2. The first iteration of Big Brother, created by Johannes Hendrikus Hubert John de Mol Jr., originally aired in what country? Johannes of the Netherlands. I didn't know it either. Question number 3. The French Chef is the name of the first show hosted by what legendary American cook? It's Julia Child! Her last name is in lowercase because it's a child, and you don't gain the capital letter of your last name until you reach adulthood. Question number 4. Alongside Ryan Seacrest, who was the other original host of the American Idol for the first season, a lot of you said Brian something, and while that's close, his last name isn't something. It's Dunkelman. Brian Dunkelman. With a last name like that, he hosted a TV show, and you can do anything. And question number 5. In American Family, the program considered by some to be the first reality TV show aired on what network in 1971? That was aired on the Public Broadcasting System, PBS. Moving on to round number 4, operations. Operation Sandwedge was a precursor to Operation Gemstone, which led to what scandal and the downfall of presidency? It led to the Watergate scandal and the downfall of the presidency of Richard Nixon. We were looking for the name of the scandal, though, so we only accepted Watergate. Question 2. Operation London Bridge was both the plan and the code word to communicate the death of what monarch? I wish it was Fergie, because every time you come around my London Bridge wants to go down, but no. It was the death of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II. And it happened. Question number 3. Operation Paperclip was a secret government program where the U.S. government hired 1,600 scientists, engineers, and technicians from what country between 1945 and 1959? They're from Nazi Germany. And that's what's led to us going on the moon. The code name for the Battle of Normandy was what operation? It was Operation Overlord, which is a little aggressive. Question number 5. Operation Crossroads was a pair of nuclear bomb tests at what real-life place, which later was the inspiration for a yellow sponge and his friends? Oh! It was at the Bikini Atoll. That's Bikini Bottom. There. Underneath a nuclear testing ground. So, good for that. So on round number 5, it's the toss-up round, which means it could be anything, but it's this. Question number 1. NASA says its DART spacecraft has successfully altered the orbit of what kind of celestial body by about 32 minutes? A commute. 20 seconds. Question number 2. What legendary lumberman was first referenced in writing in a 1910 newspaper story? Question number 3. In the MMR vaccine, what does the R stand for? Parents, you should know this. Question number 4. The state of Mexico, in what country recently legalized same-sex marriage? That's confusing. But what's the country? 20 seconds. And question number 5. What American virtual reality and social media company was added to Russia's lists of terrorists and extremists? A list that I can only hope to be on today. 20 seconds. And that is it for our toss-up round, double or nothing, if you were not thrown off by question number 4 and the Mexican question. Because if you weren't, I think you did pretty well on this round. There's only one question left, and it's the Hail Mary question. And this week, it's rather fitting, because the Hail Mary question regards religion. So, place your bets, place your wagers. As you can see, we have a tight game right now. Fast's Fast 101 is in first place with 36 points. Is this Christian Mingle has 34. I made a friend off of Bumble BFF. Is also on there with 33 score there. Switching up as people get their final guesses in and as they're putting their wagers in. Some of you are going for broke. Some of you
I
are
love how that just the animation. It makes me
It's great. I love it. So we're just waiting. Solo Returns unfortunately dropped off, so we're just waiting on 3 teams. Uh-oh. That's everyone. Let's get to the question. The Hail Mary question this week is: the 60th anniversary of the Second Vatican Council, commonly referred to as Vatican II, begins this weit. The Vatican II occurred yesterday, 60 years ago. What pope oversaw the council? 20 seconds. Haha, are you mad at me for this? And here's the tiebreaker, just in case. How many Catholic parishes are there worldwide? 20 seconds. That's it for all the questions. All that's left is the answers. We're going to take one final break and see who won. So stay tuned! Folks, we have a runaway. But before we can tell you who won, let's go over the answers. For our toss-up round. NASA says its DART spacecraft has successfully altered the orbit of what celestial body by about 32 minutes? It's an asteroid. It's got that asteroid. What legendary lumberman was first referenced in writing in a 1910 newspaper story? That is Paul Bunyan. He's got that ass. Question 3. In the MMR vaccine, what does the R stand for? The proper spelling, rubella. Question 4. The state of Mexico, in what country recently legalized same-sex marriage? Ha ha ha, you've been fooled. The state of Mexico within Mexico. You've been tricked, you've been had, you've been hoodwinked. In question 5, what American virtual reality and social media company was added to Russia's list of terrorists and extremists? It's Meta. How meta of them? Hail Mary! The 60th anniversary of the Second Vatican Council, commonly referred to as Vatican II, begins this week. What pope oversaw the council? One of you teams was off by one pope. The answer was Pope John the 23rd. Pope John the 22nd, as one of you answered, was a pope in the 1300s. Tiebreaker, didn't matter, but how many Catholic parishes are there in the world? 221,700. A lot less than you would have thought. Anyway, now let's do our fancy way of revealing the scores. So, in 16th place with 1 point, we have Solo Returns. In 15th place. Did I hit the right button? It popped up.
Well then. You hitting the right button, dude? The orange one.
The orange one! There we go. There it is! In 15th place with 2 points.
I made it
The
a different
best...
color!
Yeah, I know. I'm a fool, though. With 2 points, we have Mallory Stinkler. In 14th place with 5 points, 101 PlayStations. In 13th place with 8 points, Alex Jones wearing Joker makeup. In 12th with 10, Tarzan's Boys. In 11th, Boomer's Mama's Got It Going On has 12 points. LaCroix Connoisseur has 13 in 10th place. Thank you for joining us for the first time. In 9th place, Slow Lies Sometimes has 16 points. In 8th place, Mom and Dad again have 20. In 6th, we have a tie between Harry Egg Girl and her sidekick Scrambled Eggs and Saturn's Moon Haiti, both with 22 points. In 5th, Jomo's Mojo's got 24. In 4th place, Fast Facts 101 Intro to Fast Facts has 26 points. In 3rd place, Is This Christian Mingle? Has 27 points. In 2nd place, I Made a Friend off Bumble BFF has 28. And in 1st place, with 44 points, we have Tax Season Never Ends. Congratulations to my parents for winning this week's edition of Fast Facts Live. Since you won, you can choose between an Amazon gift card, a Creative Land Shop gift card, or the official shirt of Champiosity. And you know which one you should pick. Donation back to us. Thank you to everybody for playing this week. A very special thank you to our patrons, and the biggest thank you of all to Tom for producing the show.
Thank you for hosting.
You're welcome. And thank you for technically making sure that the show would run.
Well, alright, I think standard operating procedure now is going to be just rebooting the computer before school starts. Before the show starts.
Perfect. Yeah, well, thank you, Tom, and thank you to all of you. We will be back next week with another edition of Fast Facts Live. Same fact time, same fact channel. In the meantime, everyone stay safe, have fun, and get vaccinated. Bye-bye!
Alright, let's see if the credits work.